Are you looking for the best 3D printers? In this video we will look at some of the best 3D printers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Bambu Lab A1 Combo. I rarely find a product that impresses me, but the A1 Combo from Bambu Lab left me genuinely amazed with its performance and value. This 3D printer is excellent, with fast, quality printing at a great price. Adding the AMS light elevates it to the best printer you can buy right now. Plus, its 4-color printing capability for less than $700 is such a good deal. I'm still baffled by how the company pulls off that pricing. The CNET test print from the Bambu Lab A1 is nearly perfect. Only the Prusa MK4S and Core 1 have managed to beat it overall. The overhangs were excellent, showing that the cooling on the A1 is working well, even at high speeds. I was also able to remove all 4 of the 3D printed sticks used to test tolerance, though the 0.2mm stick took some wiggling to come free. There is a lot more that I can say about this machine, most of which can be read about in my A1 Combo review, but the most important part of it is how simple it is to use. From opening the box to printing my first quality print took minutes, and it continues to produce fantastic models months after my first try. The A1 creates a lot of waste when printing in color, but that's not a good reason not to buy this Bambu Lab machine. Whether it's your first printer or another one for your collection, the A1 Combo is the #1 printer to buy right now. Number 2. Anycubic Kobra S1 Combo. The Anycubic S1 has been specifically designed to compete with the Bambu Lab P1S, a mid-range powerhouse and one of the best 3D printers of the last few years. It does exceptionally well for its price, making it our top choice for the best budget 3D printer of 2025. After testing with the optional ACE color system, I've little to say in terms of complaints. The only real issue is the software, as it lacks some of the core features that other slicers have. Thankfully, most 3D printers work with third-party slicers, giving you plenty of options to customize your print as you please. The print area is a good size at 250 by 250 by 250 mm, and the enclosure allows you to print different filaments like ABS and PTG without issue. The door and removable top also help ventilate the S1 when you're printing PLA, so you get the best of both worlds. The test model for the S1 was good but not spectacular. It failed the 0.2mm tolerance test, but so do most budget machines, and there was a little bit of stringing on the peaks, but overall, it was satisfactory for a budget machine. Number 3. Bambu A1 Mini Combo. The A1 Mini Combo is an almost perfect entry to the world of color 3D printing. It's well priced, and while the build area is small, the quality of the print and the fact you can print in 4 colors straight out of the box is amazing. I've spent hours using it to make cool little things for kids and having them learn what all the pieces do, too. Despite it being small and cheap, the CNET test print showed very few issues, though there was evidence of some ringing in the raised text. The Mini Combo comes with an app that makes it simple to get started and allows you to monitor the print while you're away. The software on your computer is easy to use and can be set up immediately. If you're unsure about 3D printing and want a cheap way to get started, this is the printer for you. I love the A1 Mini and would recommend it for just about everybody. If you have someone in your life whom you want to get a big present, the A1 Mini is the perfect gift. I especially think it's great for children, with adult supervision, of course, as it's small, easy to use and just so much fun. Number 4. Elegoo Saturn 3 Ultra. The Elegoo Saturn 3 is an almost perfect upgrade from its predecessor, the Saturn 2. It has a bigger build area, if only by 10mm, and is much higher resolution 1520 x 5120 versus 7680 by 4320 on the Saturn 2, creating better quality prints. It's fast, too, printing models at what feels like twice the speed you'd expect at 150mm per hour. I can print an entire plate of D&D minis in less than an hour, which is just astounding when you think about how long that would take on an FDM printer. As I said in my review, the 12K screen makes almost any model you print look better. The Witch King of Angmar model I printed shows each tiny pit in the rusty armor, and even 2-inch tall miniatures look crisp and clear. Resin 3D printers are for people who need prints with excellent details. Resin is best for printing tiny models like miniatures or complex models like jewelry or cosplay items, so if you're looking to make that kind of 3D print, then Saturn 3 Ultra, or the newer Saturn 4 Ultra, is the right choice. Resin 3D printing requires several processes to be safe, and those processes smell and are toxic. If you don't have a well-ventilated and safe area to use a resin 3D printer, then you should stay clear of the Saturn 3 Ultra. An FDM printer is much less hazardous to your health. Number 5. Flashforge Adventurer 5M Pro. The Adventurer 5M and the 5M Pro are two excellent 3D printers from Flashforge. They aren't fancy, and you can see they draw significant influence from the P series from Bambu Lab, but what they do well, and they do it at an enticing price. A solid Core XY printer that can print dependably at 300 mm per second is not to be sniffed at, and one that's reasonably priced is well worth your time. I especially like the FlashPrint software that allows you to network several printers at the same time effortlessly. The CNET test prints from both the 5M and 5M Pro did a good job, but they weren't mind-blowing. There was a lot of stringing, and the tolerance test was not the best, but there was no ringing. The overhangs and bridges were excellent, too, so we know the cooling fan is doing its job there. I did notice that the build plates were a little slippy, and I had a few prints fail until I started using the best 3D printing accessory hairspray. I really like the Adventurer 5M Pro for schools. It's simple to use, simple to repair and enclosed to keep little fingers out of harm's way. The software makes it very easy to control multiple machines at once, so it's easy to keep an eye on a bunch of them around the school. Number 6. Anycubic Photon Mono 2. Resin printers are the next step up in rapid prototyping design technology when you want your printing to look as high quality as possible. Just be warned, liquid resin is harder to work with, requiring good ventilation and a portable UV light to cure properly. D&D miniatures work perfectly on a resin printer like this, and I recommend this one to start making your own minis. The Photon Mono 2 is an older model now, they update them so fast, and the Mono 4 is now the obvious update. I haven't used it, but I know that it'll be as good as the Mono 2, if not better. It's also cheaper than the older model. It has a sharp 10K screen, giving much better details, and the build plate is laser etched to hold the model where it needs to be. The Mono 2, or the Mono 4, is perfect for someone who wants to make a lot of Dungeons & Dragons miniatures or small pieces of jewelry. The 10K screen offers up exquisite details at a cost that is hard to beat. Resin is toxic and shouldn't be used by young children or in spaces that don't have good ventilation. Its toxicity is also chronic, so it gets worse over time. If you do decide to buy one, make sure you're using all the available protective equipment.